Walton Learning Online Courses. For Paragraph Writing. Lesson 2. Expository Writing. Reading 1. And Frank was a very brave girl who lived a long time ago when things were very hard. She and her family had to hide because people were being treated very unfairly, even though it was scary, and stayed hopeful and kind. Here are some of the ways she showed bravery. First, she stayed strong even when she was really scared. And her family lived in a small, secret room to stay safe. They couldn't go outside, be loud, or see their friends. That would be hard for anyone, especially a kid. But Anne was brave. She helped keep her family happy, even when they were sad. Also, she told the truth in her diary, even when things were bad, and wrote in it almost every day while she was hiding. She talked about her dreams, her family, and what life was like. Writing helped her feel better. Her diary became a famous book that teaches people what happened to her. In the end, Anne Frank showed amazing bravery and hope. Even though her life was hard, she never gave up. We can all learn from her to be kind, strong, and never lose hope. Reading 2. Rosa Parks was a very brave woman who helped change history. In 1955, she didn't give up her seat on a bus to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. Back then, unfair rules treated black people badly. Rosa Parks stood up for what was right. In this writing, I will tell you 3 reasons why she was so brave. First of all, she stood up for herself. Rosa believed that everyone should be treated the same, even though she could get in trouble. She didn't move to the back of the bus just because of her skin color. She wanted to be treated fairly, like everyone else. Her brave choice helped start big changes in the country. Next, she stayed calm when things got scary. When the bus driver called the police, Rosa did not yell or get angry. She stayed strong and quiet. That showed how brave she really was. Being calm and peaceful takes a lot of strength. In the end, Rosa Parks showed the world what true bravery looks like. She helped people see that unfair rules had to change. We remember Rosa today because she helped make the world a better place. Reading 3. Galileo Galilei was one of the bravest scientists ever. He lived a long time ago, when people thought the Earth was the center of the universe. But Galileo did not believe that, and he worked hard to show what was really true. In this writing, I will tell you 3 reasons why Galileo was so brave. First, Galileo said something different from what people believed for a very long time. Most people in the 1600s thought the Earth was in the middle of everything because the church said so. But Galileo used a telescope to look at the stars and planets. He found proof that this idea was wrong. He believed another scientist named Copernicus, who said the sun was in the center. It was very brave of Galileo to say something different when most people didn't agree. Next, Galileo stood up for science and facts. He didn't just guess. He looked at things carefully and did tests to check his ideas. He thought people should believe facts, not just believe what they are told. Back then, it was scary to question the church, but Galileo stayed strong and shared what he found out. He helped people learn to use facts to understand the world. In conclusion, Galileo was a brave scientist who helped change the way we think. He showed that it is important to look for the truth, even when it's hard. We remember Galileo because he helped us understand space better and taught us to ask questions.